Hey, Sjonna. So thank you so much, Sjonna, for coming on here with me to do a little live interview of the new me. I really appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you being my client. And I would love to just ask you some questions to see how your experience is in the New Me Academy.
Okay, sure.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Sjonna. So my first question to you is, why is now the time that you decided that you wanted to take care of you, take care of your health?
Oh gosh. So I really hit a brick wall, and in my early 50s I felt like, I need some accountability. I need some help. I need some encouragement, some support. And I was just looking at my health and feeling that I guess I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I just decided that if I value myself enough, then this is the time to do it and get the support I need. And I can always find something that's going to get in the way. And so I decided to take the time to do it now instead of regretting.
Yeah, yeah. We're not getting any younger. um, so let me ask you this, Sjonna. What did you fear the most, or skeptic, or afraid of with starting the new me?
Honestly, Linda, I was afraid of having accountability. And the ironic thing is that that's what I needed. I've never actually had anyone help me with nutrition. And so needing someone to help me with accountability, that was scary for me. And I think that was probably the biggest thing, is how am I going to do this, because I've never focused on my health. This was the unknown more than I think anything else. Like, I control my food, but I'm not really controlling it, right? I mean, I'm out of control with how I'm eating in a sense. And so now someone's going to help me, and I knew there might be a little bit of pushback. So I was afraid of that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting you say accountability, because a lot of clients have said that same thing, that that's what they like and what they hate the most.
Yes,
And
exactly. It was scared me to death. I was like, crap, what? But this is what I want. And so, yeah, that was the biggest thing of all.
okay.
And secondly, it might be that I wasn't going to be able to do it. It might be this fear that, well, you've tried it so many times, Sjonna, and you last 3 days eating healthy or exercising, and then you just give up. Like, I didn't stay with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a yo-yo problem my whole life as far as my weight. Really after high school, and then after high school and on up, it's just been a dance of gaining 20 pounds, then losing a little bit, gaining it all back, losing a little bit, never getting where I want to be. Um, but just not having momentum or staying with the program. So there was a little bit of fear with that as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The fear is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of the unknown, and fear of failure, and some people even have fear of success, because they haven't had that success in so long, that it's like, wow, if I actually achieve this, my life is totally going to change. How am I going to deal with it? So,
Oh, heck yeah, yeah.
Now, do you feel that it's time consuming to prioritize your health overall?
I don't feel like it's time consuming. It does take time. And at the beginning, because I've never prioritized my health, and I've never put time to take time to plan healthy meals, to take time to really plan out. I just I get up and I go and I make whatever I do. And that's been my whole life. So actually taking the time to plan out, it does take time, but it's now that I'm sort of in a flow. I don't feel for me that it's time consuming.
Yeah.
It takes time, but it's not time consuming.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of like more that you're reallocating the time, and like you mentioned, the whole flow. Like when you get into the flow, when you start doing something, then it becomes more of a habit, and then you don't really think of it as spending time.
Yes, there
Yeah.
you go. Exactly.
Cool.
So now I'm getting more into a habit. Like I made a smoothie the other day and I was like, this is so easy. But at first I was like, I don't know. It's much easier now.
Yeah. So sometimes I think we overcomplicate and overthink things, and we think that it's going to be harder or take more time than it actually does.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, what was the first thing that you noticed was different about the New Me Academy?
Having daily support.
Mm.
So daily support from you, as far as encouragement, those days that I'm like, I am not feeling well about how I ate. I'm not feeling well about my weight. To have daily encouragement is different.
Yeah.
To have daily support, like if I share foods that I've eaten and you say, you know, Sjonna, this food has a lot of sugar in it. This might be another option.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is different than anything I've ever had before.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you an example. I guess I didn't think about this, but I have done Weight Watchers, and I know that they help you with accountability. But I would go to the groups once a week or what have you. But having a daily support for me to reach out to, one personal coach, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what has helped me the most. And then every day, this might be a better option instead of waiting after a week, like that constant, this has sodium or sugar, and it's just a different way that it's helped me think about what I put in my body in a different way. So I think it's the daily coaching.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you are learning, it sounds like, too, with all of this. And I know you are, because I see the changes in you and what you've been implementing. And I think that's great. Have you already tried like a health and fitness program before? You mentioned Weight Watchers. Have you tried like anything else?
No, that's the only thing I've done, except for I've had a trainer a couple times at the gym, but there was no nutritional aspect with that. So I lost a little bit of weight, and as soon as I stopped working out with her and didn't keep the momentum, because I don't know, I got overwhelmed somehow and I wasn't enjoying the workout.
Yeah.
I just kind of gave up and gained back all the weight, and then I was more defeated, and that was before I met you.
Okay. Okay.
I probably never told you that, actually, but
I'm learning here too.
yes.
So why did you decide not to tackle this on your own, but to like seek help? You talked a little bit about it, but anything else you want to kind of add to that?
I knew that I needed accountability. I've mentioned that before. I knew that I needed some support because I get into a shame space with what I'm not doing, and that mindset gets me stuck. So I decided, I'm sorry, what was the question again? Tell me again.
Oh, so why you decided not to tackle this on your own? Why did you ask for help?
I just knew inherently that I had to have someone help me with this. And I needed a community of support.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. And last question, would you recommend the New Me to anyone else?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yeah. Family, friends, people that are feeling stuck, but not just struggling maybe with the eating and not really excited about exercise, just needing help with a mindset. who really want to change their lifestyle
Yes.
and want support along the journey, I absolutely.
Awesome. Anything else that you would like to add for the viewers of this video that you think would inspire, encourage them?
I think for me, like I have seen just going to the gym today, I had so much excitement and energy and joy, and I have not felt that in a long time. Don't mean to get emotional, but I think it's helping me in other ways, like with um, maybe time management, self-esteem, and I didn't expect that to happen. So it's a fabulous. I feel very blessed because there have been moments where I'm like, I don't know if I can keep doing this, but every week seems to get a little bit easier and better, and I'm having some joy. And today, even to step into this Zumba class, and I haven't done that for like 5 years, today was so much fun. And I think I'm feeling my body. I'm feeling excited. So anyone who just feels like they're not really, maybe they feel stuck, I would encourage you that this is a great program, and it's a blessing in many, many ways, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's just been really good, socially too.
Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome. I'm so happy to hear that, Sjonna. And I think you're doing amazing. And I think you've come a long ways, and we still got a ways to go. So I really appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with me so that we can help inspire and encourage other
Yeah.
women out there to get help. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Linda. Thank you. It's been awesome. Okay.